Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, Cars, DIY, and Adventures, and I'm here with my 2023 Tesla Model 3. It's an EV, it needs electricity, and I'm going to be testing out the Tayniu 16-amp portable EV charger. This EV charger comes with an adapter, so you can plug it into a standard outlet or a higher voltage outlet for a little bit quicker charging. And on the Tesla, I am going to have to use the adapter so it works on the Tesla plug. I'm going to unbox this, and I'm going to show you what it's all about and give you my honest and open opinion. This is a very affordable EV charger. That is why I'm excited to test it on the 2023 Tesla Model 3. Let's go. Now, the Tanyiu charger that I'm testing out is the Tayniu SmoothPro. Yes, that's what they call it, the SmoothPro. They have a Type 1 Level 2 electronic EV charger. This EV charger, I'm looking at some notes here, it does have a Type 1 connector, so I'm told I am going to have to use an adapter on the EV charging port on the Tesla Model 3, which I have the adapter. I'll talk about that. The maximum power is 3.84 kilowatts. Let's scroll down here actually and look at this a little bit more in depth. 3.8 kilowatts, 7.6 kilowatts, or 9.6. So at 16 amps, it's 3.84 kilowatts. At 32 amps, it's 7.68 kilowatts. And at 40 amps, you'll get 9.6 kilowatts. So that's going to transpire to the actual power that's going to be charging the Tesla. The cable length is 7.62 meters. I'll convert that to feet, but it is 7.62 meters. It has a display, it has the US plug and an adapter. So you can plug this into a standard outlet. It's going to charge a lot slower, or one of the beefier outlets, which I'll show you, which is going to provide that higher amperage, which is more kilowatts per hour of actual charging. The cool thing about this charger, though, to be completely frank, is its price. You know, you can easily spend $400, $500, $600 on a portable charger. With this one, I'm seeing it for less than $200 US. I need to get a really good link through Amazon because the price has been changing with sales. But you figure for less than $200, you can get the Tayniu portable EV charger. I think if you have an EV, it's imperative to have a portable charger because you might be in a position where you don't have a charging station nearby and you need to get some juice. And at the worst case scenario, you can plug it into a standard outlet or even a generator. I didn't say that, if you have to. So let's unpackage this and then I'll actually show you the components and we'll give it a test. Let's go. Before we even get into it, I do want to point out, this is not going to plug into your Tesla. You are absolutely going to need an adapter. The adapter will plug into the end of this and then that will go in to the Tesla. Now, this adapter came with our Tesla. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but this came with it when we purchased it, and we've used it a few times at charge stations that were not Tesla specific. And to put this on, it's basically just going to clip on the bottom here, like so. And then that is going to enable you to plug it directly into the charger. So think about that when you're buying this portable charger, specifically the Tayniu SmoothPro. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this unpackaged. Again, this is the Tanyiu SmoothPro charger. I'm going to be able to charge it at 16 amp or 32 amp. It comes with the a little service packet telling you it's an EV Type 2 charger, a max power of 7 kilowatts. Single phase, outputs 80 volt to 260 volt AC power. Current output is 32 amp max. And just a bunch of descriptions along with if some things aren't functioning properly on here, you know, what the color codes mean on the little screen. LED information, settings interface, and usage steps. So we'll hold off on some of that. Let's see what's in the box here. It looks like it does come with a wall mount. So while it is portable, you know, you can physically mount this in your garage, and this little guy would just hook on. So I assume it just sits like that. If you were to want to keep it on a wall mount, that is an option. Now I'm going to keep this mainly as a portable charger for the Tesla. This is on the SmoothPro. This is the adapter here that's going to allow me to put this on a standard outlet. If you do this, and it's going to be a slow charge, but if we're out at the beach and it's July 4th week and it's impossible to get a charge, plugging this in for the whole week, no doubt, is going to help. So as I already mentioned, it comes with the Type 1 charging port. This is the adapter to make it work on a Tesla. I don't think this gives any degradation of charging speeds or anything. So just make sure you have that bad boy. If you have a Tesla, you probably have this, because some of the charging stations, when you get farther out from superchargers and Tesla, need this. I think everybody's switching. The goal is to all switch to this type, but it's all Type 1 now. So outside of the adapter here, my first impressions, it's pretty lightweight. It is plastic. You have a little bit of length, not much, to actually plug it in and charge it. So make sure wherever you're plugging into, you take that into account. They say this is outdoor rated. I don't keep any of my chargers outside because that worries me a little bit. And then there's no installation. It's literally plug and play, right? So you take this, you plug it into the wall, and you plug it into your EV. If you want to mount it, you certainly can. Now, when you think about plugging this into a standard outlet that you probably have in your house, your standard outlet is typically 120 volts. Which is outputs of 15 amps of current. So generally speaking, it might be rated for up to 20 amps, but household circuits are typically designed to carry 15 to 20 amps. So when you're plugging that into your standard outlet, you're going to basically be getting within that range of this 16 amp charger. So that's going to be like your max, output when you plug it in like so. If you plug it into something a little bit beefier, you can change this from 16 amp to 32 amp. The premise of this video, though, is going to be using it portable into a standard outlet and testing that 16 amp output. I'm not an electrician, by the way, so what I'm telling you is basic knowledge of what I have. We have a beefier charger at home, but that's mounted to the wall. It's not portable. This is going to give us basically the portability that we need with the charger. Enough of me yapping. Let's plug it in and just see what the screen looks like and get some ideas about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in the first time. No installation required. Plug and play the Tayniu SmoothPro. So I'll take it. Now, this up here is a dedicated outlet that I'm using. Don't plug this. I would not recommend plugging this into an extension cord of significant length unless it's a heavy-duty extension cord. And make sure the outlet you're plugging it into is not loaded up with a ton of other stuff. You're not running a heater or something crazy like that. This is actually an outlet going to a dedicated circuit in my panel. Actually, not even out here. It's running all the way to my house. So let's take a look at what we have here. I'm gonna do my best to let you see the screen here, but the temp, it's saying it is 9 degrees Celsius. It is getting 122.4 volts. The current is 0.02 amps at 0 watts of power. And it would tell you how long it's been charging. Then it says equipment ready, and it's flashing down here. So literally it is plug and play like most of the portable chargers. You plug it in and presumably plug that bad boy into your car. But I want to investigate these screens just a little bit more. So let's play with a few of these buttons. I'm going to hit this button down here, and you can go to info, and then you can scroll down by pressing the right arrow here. So like to change the current, I would go down to set current, and it will let me set the current. It's kind of a hokey little screen. I'm not gonna joke with you. It's hard to. So set current. It's currently at 16 amps. That's what I want. Long press. So it's 16 amps. That's exactly what I want. And I'm going to keep it at 16 amps. Your options: 8 amp, 10 amp, 13 amp, 16 amp. We want it at 16 amp, which is how it came. They need long press to hold it. Now, if you want to do scheduled charging, you can basically go down to, let me go back actually to where I was. You can, set the charging. So basically that reserve T it's going to be a 24-hour clock, but that's how you can basically change it to say start charging at this time right within here. So you would go down and press and hold that. Oops, I skipped it. So press and hold, and that's where you can actually begin to do, the setting of the time or however it is that you want to do, like to actually kick off charging automatically. So that's kind of nice. And again, the manual is, this is an economy charger. You're saving a bit of money, so you got to kind of be patient with it. But that was saying, scheduled charging time, 15 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, all the way up to 24 hours. And then press the setting key like I did, move the cursor to the reserve time, which was reserve T, hold down the setting for more than 3 seconds to confirm, press the setting key to select the time, and hold down the setting key to confirm. So, start that, I guess, this time. And then charging time, you go to, the change T. And that's similar to how you just supported the other one. Now, I won't ever do it. I'll just plug it in and let it rip because I'm going to be on slow charging. So what do I think of this charger so far? Less than $200. It's plug and play. It's portable. If I was to use it at somebody's house and I left it or lost it, or God, somebody stole it, it's not like some of the super expensive chargers. The cable port at the bottom can unscrew, it looks like, with some Torx screws. So if it gets ripped, you can easily replace it. I think it's a really good thing to keep in the car. In fact, I'm going to probably have one up at my building just in case anybody has an EV and needs to catch a charge. So I'm going to get this thing plugged up to the Tesla and just show you how easy it is to work on that. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm here with the Tesla. I'm going to test this charger out. It is pretty charged right now. In fact, the battery is at 90%. So we don't have a huge need to charge it. But I want to show it to you. So we're going to go ahead and give this bad boy a go. So open up the door. I have the cable sitting here to charge. Be careful with these. You don't want to throw them on the ground. I gently laid it on the ground, obviously. But you can see over here that it says it is ready to charge. So let's go ahead and plug this bad boy. Isn't that what we have to do, like a smoking gun or something? Let's plug it in, and the light is changing. Let's see what it says here on the Tesla app. It is charging. So the vehicle is charging at 16 amps. Let's check the screen. And 16 amps is obviously the max capacity of what it can do. So it's inserted. So that is good. It's actually not charging yet. I'm wrong, because we have this thing on a schedule. It won't charge till midnight. Let me override that real quick. To override it, I'm going to say start charging. So it's charging now. I heard the unit click. It is charging. Let's go check out the screen. See what this says. Charging, 16 amp. You can see it's pushing out 16 amps there, 1,810 watts. And it will show you how much charging is taking place. So just like that, the Tanyiu is ready to start charging. It's pretty remarkable because these EVs now, it can almost be like you lose your cell phone charger and you just buy another one. They'll plug and play. Granted, this is slow 16 amp charging. I get it. But I mean, just like that out of the box, this thing started to charge just fine. So big fan of that. I really like that. And this is going to be a remarkable charger to keep in the vehicle. So if we need to do some charging as we're traveling and whatnot. This is Jason with jamzDOTnet, Cars, DIY, and Adventures. Watch the video. We only paid $22,000 for this Tesla. I think you'll appreciate the video. And if you're looking for a charger that's portable, that can plug into a standard outlet for less than $200, this is $170 at Walmart. You can't beat it. Thank you, Tanyiu. Thank you for letting us sponsor. Thank you for letting us test this and sponsoring us on this video. And I'm excited to have this. Let me put it in the bag and throw it in the car and use it when we need to.